I bet you are looking to get in shape this summer. If that sounds like you, then you should definitely stick around and watch this video, watch the tips, tricks, everything that I have to share. My name is Ryan, I'm a physical training instructor, and I'm here to help you with these type of things. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand that these things don't happen overnight. You wouldn't want to be waiting till the last minute to start making changes. But hey, better late than never. If summer is like literally right around the corner, maybe like in 2 weeks time, less than 4 weeks, then it is never too late to try and make some changes. If you are looking to drop some weight, I would never recommend a crash diet to someone because it is just unhealthy. Okay, cool. So now let's get into the meatier part of this topic. Obviously, if you want to get in shape, you have to be training. It's a no-brainer. You need to be training. Obviously, we have different body goals. Some people are training just to get shredded, so like cardio and stuff like that. Some people are doing bodybuilding, and some people, like me, are doing both cardio and weight training. So unless you are trying to maintain, you also need to be doing progressive overload. Progressive overload is the way to get out of the zone that you're in now. So if you want to try better your fitness level, better your body, you need to incorporate progressive overload. And the way how you are going to get into shape is through consistency and progressive overload. These two together would absolutely make a difference over time. If you are that person that's looking to maintain some lean body mass and gain some muscle in the process, it is absolutely possible. What you need to do is add both strength training and cardio training every single week. You want to do at least 2 or 3 cardio sessions every week, preferably low intensity and high intensity interval training as well. Cool, and that then brings me to my next point: incorporating high intensity interval training into your routine. High intensity interval training is great for shredding body fat and retaining muscle mass as well, which absolutely boosts your metabolism anyway, and that's what you want. So when it comes to low intensity training as well, I normally use that for recovery. So maybe at the end of the week, or if I'm going on a long steady state run, that's also recovery and building endurance. I think you know what my next point is going to be. So my next point is obviously going to be diet. Diet plays a big role when it comes to getting into shape, getting into the shape that you want. Diet is as important as your training, and for me it is absolutely the hardest part, but it's not impossible. Anything is achievable. So when it comes to your diet, no matter what training you do, you also need a high protein diet. Protein is like the building blocks for your muscles, and you would want to retain as much muscle as you can. Am I right? So when it comes to muscle cells and fat cells, muscle cells do require more energy than fat cells. So your body will naturally burn more calories if you have more muscle. So what you want to do is make sure that you're getting enough protein each day. Not everybody would feel comfortable eating a lot of protein, i.e. lean meat, fish, milk, food from animals, all that good stuff. All right, if you're a vegetarian, obviously like tofu and stuff like that. But if you are that person, I would recommend getting some protein supplements to meet your protein intake. Something that I personally do and I think is great is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a great way if you want to shred some body fat and also retain some muscle. Obviously, what you eat after the fast absolutely matters as well. Not because you fasted, that does not mean that you have to be chugging down a lot of processed food, simple carbs and stuff like that. So simple carbs are stuff like chocolate, cookies, pastries, you name it, all the bad foods. So after your fast, you would want to be eating something nutritious, alright? So with your diet, just try and stick with a nice balanced meal. A balanced meal would do you well each day. Just make sure you're getting the right amount of calories, meeting your macros and all that good stuff. Cool, so let's move on to our next point, which is keeping insulin levels low. You would absolutely 100% You need to keep your insulin levels low if you are someone that was trying to lose fat as well, because it is absolutely impossible to lose fat when the insulin levels are through the roof. It is impossible. A great way to regulate insulin levels is from my last point. Intermittent fasting is a great tool to use to detox the body. Trust me. And with that being said, you'll need to be staying away from simple carbs that we talked about in our previous point as well. So pastries, cookies, anything that's high in sugar, you pretty much want to stay away from. You'll need to start switching on like your chocolate bar, stuff like that, for apples, any type of fruits. But be careful with fruits as well. You don't want to be overeating fruits, because some fruits also contain a lot of sugar. The best fruits to eat are berries. Berries are amazing. They have antioxidants, all that good stuff for your body, all right? This brings me to my final point. When you finish working hard and everything, obviously you need some rest. Make sure you're getting at least 7 or 8 hours a night. This is important because it helps to recover the body, muscles, all that good stuff. It lowers cortisol levels as well, which is a stress hormone, and this is absolutely important when it comes to weight loss and gaining some muscle. And it also puts you in the right mind to get that day started and get all your tasks and everything finished. It is a no-brainer. Make sure you are getting enough sleep every night. Cool. Hopefully this video is helpful for you and you utilize the tips that were given in this video in the future. That's gonna be it for me. I'll see you next time.